welcome to show 3, the card game exposed. Ha, I like saying that, exposed. Today we're gonna talk about everybody's approved. You're approved, and then you see the other sign, no money down. You're approved, they're not together. You're approved with no money down. It's you're approved, no money down, no credit needed. They're all separate. You ever notice that? Everybody's approved. That's some bush. So why do dealers say that? Why do they say that everyone's approved, knowing that you're really not? It is a ploy to get you into the door. It's a tool that dealers use to sell vehicles. True, everyone is approved, but you're gonna need cake, a lot of cake to put down on the car. There's about 107 million Americans that have a car loan, and there's about 43% of them that is the adult population. About 45 million Americans have no credit score. About 26 million have no credit history. So with that being said, over half of America have either no credit or poor credit. So what that means is that if you have no credit or poor credit, you're a high risk. So someone that's a high risk, a bank will not want to approve you for a loan because you are high risk. So what that means is that if you can get approved, you will go there. And dealerships know that. So what they will put on their ads is everyone's approved. That way you see that, you go in, but you're not realizing that there's a lot of things to that. There's a significant amount of money that you got to put down. There is, of course, your credit plays a factor. If you're trading in a car that you owe money on and you owe more money than it's worth and your credit's bad, you might as well forget about it. Unless you're putting down a nice amount of money. Forget about it. So a lot of times, if you have to put down a large amount of money, then it's easier for you to get a loan because now you have some equity. You have some equity built into your vehicle, and a bank will say, okay, I'll give them a loan because if they don't pay it, I'm gonna come take it. So when you're putting that large amount down, most likely they will approve you because they know that they're ahead of the game. If you don't pay that first, second, or third bill, they're coming right after you. They're gonna take that car and get their money back. So when you come into a dealer and you have in your mind that, hey, I'm approved because they already pretty much said everyone's approved, the dealers have specific cars on the lot, right? They have specific cars on the lot, and these cars, they could be in the back, little 1980s, 1990s, like little hoopties sitting in the back. And what happens is if you say, hey, I want to buy this nice $20,000 car, but you end up not getting approved on that car, they have their backup plan in the back. Okay, well, this one back here works. This one, it's only a $1,000 car. You can put 500 down there. You only want to put 500, and you can make payments on it for the next year. And there you go. You got a little $1,000 hoopty. So that's something that a lot of people don't know about. Like, these dealers have specific cars on the lot just to fit that everyone's approved sign. There are multiple cars that fit into that everyone's approved category. They would tell you that you're approved for these reasons. They may get you approved on a car just to fit that approval, but you're not gonna like the car most likely. Due to your credit situation, they're gonna ask you for more money down. If your job or your credit isn't the best as far as time on job, then what they do is they have little cars, like I said, sitting around that they'll make work out for you, where you gotta put very little down and you don't even know if you're gonna make it home in that thing. It's not a lie because they can get you approved, but it's also not the truth. So it can be frustrating when you go in there and you're all excited and hype on a car and pa-ching. We already talked about that. But sometimes if you're approved on a car and the rate isn't the best and things like that, but they get you approved and it's through a bank, sometimes you gotta bite the bullet and pay that high payment in order to establish yourself and establish credit. So it's not always a bad thing when you come in and you're expecting to pay $200 a month and you're leaving at $900, just kidding. Like, you're leaving at like $500 a month. Sometimes that's gonna happen because of your credit. So when they say everyone's approved, that doesn't mean it's gonna be a good approval. So when you go into a store and you got fine wine taste, but you living on a beer budget, you can't expect to leave with something fancy because you are approved. Here's some things that will qualify you for the slogan, everyone's approved. Good credit, a sufficient amount of money to put down, a good paying job, and provable income, okay? You need both. A nice amount of time on the job. And one of my favorites, faith. You got faith, you get into any car you want. Those are some of the things that they look at for you to be approved on the car. So just remember, the next time you're riding past the car dealership and you're in that urge or that you're in that moment and you're ready to buy a car and you see that it says everyone's approved, bad credit, no credit. Yes, they can help you, but just know that you have to bring something to the table as well. They can't make miracles. I mean, Jesus turned water to wine, but you can. And not all salespeople are bad people. You can trust me. So if you come in there and expecting that you're approved and then they can't get you done on the car you want, you can't be mad at your salesperson. All right, you just got to understand that, hey, he did everything he could to help me, and you just got to keep it moving and do better. Again, I appreciate you guys tuning in. On our next show, we're going to be talking about $2,000 cars, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I mean, some people want to get I want to get my daughter a $2,000 car. That's my baby. She just graduated. I want to make sure she has the best $2,000 car. It's $2,000, okay? It's $2,000. So you're going to get what you pay for. And we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about the gems, the good $2,000 cars and the bad $2,000 cars. All right? So make sure you tune in. Thank you. God bless. And I appreciate you.